The Firefox as an external application allows you to run the Firefox browser inside a screen division. We already support the HTML component. If you go to campaigns and look under our components, we support the HTML component directly as an embedded component within our system. However, if you want to run plugins, or if you want to run special content that our HTML component does not support, you can run the Firefox browser or any exe for that matter inside a screen division. So we'll talk about the different aspects on how to configure the Firefox browser both in the Signage player and the Signage Studio. So the first thing we'll do is we'll go ahead and add a new campaign called campaign 5. Click next and next, and go ahead and select our default screen division and click on finish. And obviously you'll need to have Firefox installed on your Signage player, on your media player. You'll need to have the Firefox executable installed so you can execute it within the Signage player embedded inside the screen division. So next we'll show you where you can download the Firefox browser from. So to download Firefox, we have Google here, and we'll go ahead and type in Firefox and search, and it takes us on our first link, which is the Firefox web browser. You can click on that and you can download Firefox 3.5. Now we're not going to proceed with installation because we already have it installed on our Signage player, but www.mozilla.com is where you can grab Firefox. Now next we're going to go ahead and add our external component, which is right here, external application component, which is under components. We'll go ahead and drag that onto the blue channel and double click on it, or click on the edit player pencil icon right here, which will load up the external application tab properties. Go ahead and switch to that. And over here under the application name, you want to put the path to the Firefox browser. So in our case, it's installed under C program files, Mozilla Firefox, and then Firefox.exe. Now keep in mind that this is the Windows platform execution path. If you're going to use Linux Ubuntu, it's probably going to be something like user bin Firefox. But again, we're going to go ahead and demonstrate this on the Windows platform, so we'll go ahead and put the program files path to Firefox. And on the command line, you can put the website you want to open. So if you wanted to open a sports page at espn.com, you can go ahead and do that. Just put in the command line argument for the website that you want to open up by default. Next, we'll fill the timeline with some more resources. So we'll put a few resources, some Swifts, and a video. So at this point we're done. We have our challenge set up, and we have our external application Firefox configured to load up the exe, and we have the ESPN website as an argument. So at this point, let's go ahead and switch to my Signage player machine. And you see that I already have Firefox pre-installed here. And our goal is to have Firefox appear in a screen division, but have it really be a clean window. We don't want to have all this Chrome, all these panels that are surrounding our browser. So for that, we're first going to install. We're going to install an add-on or a plugin to Firefox, and you can download this plugin right here from this path. Go ahead and do a Google search, and it's called the Hide Menu Bar. So go ahead and click on that. And we'll go ahead and install this plugin into our Firefox browser. Click on Install Now and restart Firefox. So now that we have this plugin installed, we're going to go ahead and click on the View right here and take off the status bar. Then we'll also click View one more time, go to Toolbox, and remove the menu bar. At this point, the menu bar is gone, so we'll click on the Alt key on the keyboard to pull it back up. And again, go to the toolbars and remove the navigation toolbar, and click on it one more time, the Alt key on the keyboard, and click on View, and again Toolbar and Bookmarks. So at this point we have a clean window without having any extra Chrome or any extra panels. If we close the Firefox browser and relaunch it one more time, you'll see that now it launches as a clean window without any extra buttons around the frame. The next thing we want to do is configure the Firefox browser so it doesn't use the tab system, so there's no extra tabs on top. And also we want to make sure that every time the Firefox browser starts off, it doesn't prompt us with any questions, because obviously in a digital science presentation you just want it to work. So first let's go ahead and hit again the Alt key on the keyboard and click on View, Toolbar, Navigation Toolbar, just to enable it for a second. And you want to type here about :config and press enter. Go ahead and agree. And what you want to do is you want to go into this path right here, browser.session_store.resume from crash, or rather actually let's go ahead and just go to session store so we can see more properties. So what you want to do is you want the resume from crash to be set as false. You also want to make sure that we set the integer 00 right here under resume crashes and tabs undo. And pretty much you want to set this configuration just as you see in this window right here. This will cause the Firefox to always run in a clean window without prompting us with any questions. And let's go ahead and configure the tabs now. So again, press the Alt key on the keyboard, and we'll go to Tools and Options. And over here on the tabs, you want to make sure that everything is unset. So all the options right here are unchecked. And go ahead and click OK. And one more time, press the Alt key, View, Toolbar, and disable the Navigation Toolbar. At this point, you can just close the browser. So we're done configuring our Firefox browser, and at this point we can go and check it out and see how well it works in our Signage presentation. Okay, so now we're ready to test our work, so let's go ahead and click on play on the player. And you see that it kicks off our Swift over here on the bottom left. On the right we have the video playing, and on the top we have the clean Firefox browser running inside a screen division. Most importantly, it doesn't have any of the Chrome. It doesn't have any of the extra buttons that you normally have in Firefox. This is just a clean Firefox browser that's embedded inside the particular screen division that we've assigned it to. Let's go ahead and click on Escape on the keyboard and stop. And so this wraps up this demo on external application using the Firefox browser. If you have any questions, be sure to contact us. Thank you.